Hey everyone, Mark here. It's time for my second weekly update video, and like in the previous one, I'm going to have various gameplay footage in the background while I discuss things with you. Okay, so I've been brainstorming this idea where I would make a video not like the typical ones I do. As you know, I usually have commentary videos with gameplay, or I make tutorial videos where I kind of explain things. The video I had in mind would be kind of a debate video where I would make my opinion on a certain aspect, I guess, of video gaming society, because we all know how exciting that is, but it is something that I'm curious about, so I might go through with this idea either this week or next week. We'll see. I still have to figure out how I want to present it and all that other exciting stuff. And now let's move on to games. First of all, Valiant Hearts. I'm loving this game so far. It's a really cool puzzle slash adventure slash cartoon game that I think is well worth the price because it's not that expensive. And if you at all like that kind of genre, then you should definitely check it out or just get the game. I really don't have much more to say than that, other than I need to record more because I really want to know how the next part of the game plays out, but I'm not going to spoil anything, don't worry. And then we're going to move on to everyone's favorite. Well, I think this is anyway. Aion. So I've made two videos at this point. The first one was me trying to see how things are now compared to how they were before when I was more active. The general consensus that I seem to have gotten, and it's weird for me to say that phrase because I'm pretty sure that means that it requires more than one person having like an opinion, but the idea that I had was that some trends are still the same, like class popularity, minus the gunners, or gunslingers, excuse me, but those are really, I don't know, pew-pew, so I can see how the appeal is. And there are zones that are more active now than they were before, and some that are less active than they were previously. Which is to be expected because the game drives players to certain spots depending on what is more focused on this patch and, you know, the content availability, and there's a bunch of other things there that involve it. The second video was another key binding tutorial video, and I really like this one because I made it much more presentable, and I say that kind of like a question, but it was. So yes, if you don't keybind, you should probably consider doing it, and if you watch the video, then you can see why I suggest it's a good idea and how it's not really that bad of a thing to do. Okay, and I think that pretty much does it for those two games, which are going to be the main focus of my recordings. In other news, I also am still playing this PlanetSide 2 game, which will now be footage shown, and I like it a lot because I think I mentioned it last week. It's just so relaxed, like I can get on and off whatever I want to. There's nothing I have to worry about grinding, and I can just aim and point my gun and shoot things in a non-violent way. That's like the perfect solution, right? But yes, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. It's not going to be too long of an update video because I have to get up tomorrow. I'm actually recording this the night before, but I have to get all the way up to LA Airport from San Diego, so it's going to be fun times. I'm not going anywhere, but that is my plan for tomorrow. So I will leave you guys with some footage of PlanetSide 2 and wish you adieu until next time.
Whoa, stop shooting! Spotted a hostile infiltrator.
Generator prepared. Shield generator critical.
Enemy engineer spotted.